You will not feel it.
Everybody have a divine vibration about them. If you have an attribute that represents
What can
what
we
type
put
of
this on?
Person you are.
vibration you are, only people that could see that attribute are those that are pure.
Let me see those boxes over there.
So is that why
I
I'm feeling
Moab.
recognize I am.
The roughest and the
This
those two, yeah.
I recognize because I feel like I resonate with, I have fallen, or I feel like I have not walked a true path, and that someone asked me where I was going, and I said downtown, and then I said I was going uptown. I hadn't really believed that at the time. However, I feel like I told him that because I thought he would follow me, and I lied. Like, that is a lie, and that is not acceptable of the soul. So it feels different for me to try to say it. You are right about it.
It's actually not a lie. It's called the Jedi mind trick.
It's not. You know that.
Hey, I've had people ask me. I've had people ask me in Philadelphia, "Are you a Sufi?" Because of the way I dress in the beads. Are you a Sufi? Many times I've said, "No, Sufism and stay away. It's haram. No, I don't even like Sufis. Those guys are crazy. Would you ever consider saying that you're God? That's haram. You can't say that." Okay, we just wanted to know, brother. Thank you, thank you. This is the Jedi mind trick. I'm not going to argue with you, Mr. Fundamentalist Muslim. The Jedi wants peace. Are you a Sufi? No, 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 no. Not you with that big beard and those pants hanging up past your ankles. I don't even like Sufis. Those guys, it's crazy. It's forbidden. This is a Jedi mind trick. Because if I tell him I'm a Sufi, then I got a half hour to an hour debate.
I took this off to shower. Like,
To shower? That's good, yeah. I don't wear my talisman in the shower either.
it's okay to take it off. It felt like it was wrong to take it off.
No, take it off. When you take a shower, it's best to take it off, yes.
Alright, I wet it at first because I didn't feel like I should take it off.
No, the talismans.
Oh, the talismans. They ain't waterproof, so right?
No, I don't think it is. Is that one
Because the truth is, like, alright, when you get it, we are light, right? My sensation and like in my being is you prepare like for transcendence. So like it's not long that you'll be wearing it. And that's why I don't feel like I have honored it.
I wanted to share something with you, though, sister.
You're staying a while.
I don't want to say
Go
that.
ahead.
I want to share something with you. When do y'all have a Quran?
Can I see this?
Okay. Yes. Well, I don't remember.
This is what they gave you in Reiki level 1?
No, misery.
So that's the back, and then on this page, this was the front.
Did they give, but, okay, we're going to go into the, did they give you any symbols?
No.
Very good. Reiki level 1. Today, we are going to give a brief introduction of Reiki for a lot of our Sufi disciples and Sufi students.
Yeah, no, I'm not too long.
To become clear as to what is Reiki. And after we bring some clarity to the Reiki sciences, we will turn the camera off and give the people here who are ready initiation into the level 1 Reiki system. and we will give them the empowerment and the attunement of the mother of all symbols, Chokure. Our school of Reiki is fly like Egyptian musk. Oh man. No, that was Wu-Tang Clan. Our school of Reiki is not like the other schools of Reiki because of the master that we learned from. The system you are practicing is only as good as the living master that represents that system. When you're dealing with esoteric sciences, schools of God realization or schools of work, such as Tai Chi, Qigong, pranic healing, and Reiki, and Sufism, Buddhism, Hinduism, any esoteric school, more science, any esoteric school that you're studying with will only be as good as the master, the living master who's representing that school. So our master, Master Kandu, is a living avatar. He has levels of God realization. When we did our Reiki master training, there was a Reiki master who was already a master who came to our training. He came all the way from Alabama to Philadelphia, did the Reiki training with us, and on the first day he told my master, they didn't give me none of this. I didn't receive what you're teaching. He said, I'm a Reiki master, and I feel like I'm in first grade in your class. The sister has a Reiki level 1. Without a symbol. My master would say, there's no Reiki without symbols. Did they ask for a donation for the system? May I ask, what was the donation?
222.
222.
And if you get a scholarship, it was 111.
And if you get a scholarship, it was 111. And that's amazing because when I give initiations, it's 111 for each level. To become a master, it would be 333. $111 for the first level, 111 for the second, 111 for the third. But for a Sufi, 111 has a totally different connotation. If you think that I'm making this up, I will show you something that I really should not show you. But since you're in the house of a Sufi, I will show you some real Sufi material because I don't want to show the people on camera this one. But if you see this Arabic, right? Yes. This is a practice for becoming God. And if you see, what number is that? That says what?
111.
And 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 this say, how many times do you do that zikr?
111.
And how many times do you do that zikr? And how many times? And this one is Salatul Fatih, but I shouldn't say that. How many times do you do this one?
111.
And how many times do you do this one? So 111 for a Sufi is a part of our practice. I don't want to give all of the secrets. But I will say, fall. Sheikh Ibn Fall. Fall in Arabic adds up to 111. And there's more, but I won't go into that today. So, my master, Kandu, Grandmaster Drangpa Kondo Sonum Gyatso. He's a Hispanic, Tibetan Buddhist Sufi. I learned from a Tibetan Buddhist Sufi. The man, when I met him, he didn't say anything. I told the story. Do I have time to tell the story? Master Kandu is older than me. I didn't know. I met him in New York at a metaphysical conference downtown. We were vending, selling holistic healing herbs. Kandu walked up to the table. In Tibetan Buddhism, we met, started talking. Immediately, I started telling him about Serene Salihu, the master. I gave him the initiation and the bayat the first day we met at the metaphysical conference downtown. Gave him the zikr to call the master to come to him, because he had already chanted thousands of Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Om Tat Savatore Vuraneyam, Bargo Devashedimahi, Diyo Nat Prachodayat, Tayata Om Bikanze, Bikanze, Maha Bikanze, Bikanze, Ranta Samungate Soha, Tayata Om Bikanze, Bikanze, Maha Bikanze, Bikanze, Ranta Samungate Soha. Oma Hung Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hung, Oma Hung Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hung, Oma Hung Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hung, Oma Hung Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hung. He could not believe that an Asiatic Muslim Sufi knew the mantras from Tibetan Buddhism that he was chanting. I lived in a Buddhist temple in my last lifetime, would have reached enlightenment, but before I died, I made one mistake, had to come back to planet Earth. I was in the Buddhist temple in my last lifetime. Facts.
So you had to come back.
So
Made a mistake, man.
I did.
Wow.
No more sausages, Mom, please. Made a mistake. I know for a fact. I shouldn't say this because Muslims don't believe in reincarnation. But I know I saw myself sitting on that mountaintop in Tibet during a zikr wearing an orange robe, and I saw me. And I said, whoa, this is me, but that being I'm seeing is me. Anyway, he took initiation, called the master. Sri Sai came in his dream. He was my disciple, learning Sufism for over a year.
That's a good check.
I'm gonna stop right there. After a year, he told us that he was a Reiki master and gave me and 6 other disciples initiation into Reiki. So that's the story, and I'm sticking to it. But all that to say, in our school, we have this Buddha Reiki Manual. Buddha Reiki Mastership Manual. You will not see this manual.
What's the name again?
Now we out.
No, we oh yeah, I think.
Oh, y'all out too? You out too?
All right. This one.
You're not listening to me. I keep asking you that.
Let me get my bag then. I'm coming back.
You will not see this manual anywhere outside of our school. The Buddha Reiki Mastership Manual was developed by my teacher, Kondo. And it says in the very beginning, notice, this manual contains the sacred and hidden secrets of Reiki. Do not leave your manual laying around where others can find it and read it. This is a sacred system and should be guarded and protected as such. Above all, to your own self be true. Honor the Reiki system. The master told us, don't even show this manual to other Reiki practitioners. That's how sacred it is. You will find some symbols in this manual that are not in other manuals, like this one. Not for the public. Introduction, page 1. Reiki is a Japanese word which Dr. Usui used in a special way. The lineage that he gave us came from Dr. Usui, who was a Japanese Buddhist who found a manual of Tibetan Tibetan Sufism. Dr. Usui found a manual like this in a used bookstore in Japan. The manual was from Tibet. It had these symbols in it. Dr. Usui noticed that when he read from that manual, his patients had a higher success rate of healing. And that manual was the manual of Reiki from Tibet. Reiki is a combination of two Japanese words, Rei and Ki. Rei can be translated as transcendental spirit, mysterious power, and essence. Rei can be translated as transcendental spirit, mysterious power, and essence. Ki can be translated as life force, breath, or chi. Ki, Reiki, Ki can be translated as life force, breath, or chi. So Reiki is non-polarized, unconditional energy. It's agape love in its pure state. The actual meaning of Reiki cannot be told in words. The meaning is transmitted experientially through meeting and opening to the Reiki energy in transmission through the hands and breath called attunement or empowerment. Reiki cannot be explained in words. It has to be experienced.
Wow.
There is a universal energy, life force flowing through the universe called Chi. Reiki.
Chicken DB and brown white from the African store.
I mean, Master Kwa, long life.
I'm going passing.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Wa alaikum salam.
Salam, man. Peace and blessings.
Reiki is like swimming. I was telling the supernovas earlier today, you can read 100 books on swimming. You can read 100 books on swimming, jump in a pool, and drown. Reiki is something that has to be experienced. Hip hop is for real. It's something you feel. Reiki is for real. It's something you feel. What is Reiki? The word Reiki, pronounced Reiki, is a geometric Japanese term used for any type of healing system using life energy. The word Reiki is a generic Japanese term used for any type of healing system using the life energy. Are receiving a special type of Reiki training known as the Usui system from Dr. Usui of natural healing, and it is a way to tap into the universal chi energy that's already present in plants, animals, the wind, water. Reiki energy is present, is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Reiki is not a However, it is spiritual in nature. You may find that as you take part in the Reiki training, there will be a deepening in your own awareness of your spiritual nature. The deepening of the awareness of your own spiritual nature is due to the attunements and initiations that you receive from the Reiki master. It is these attunements that differentiate the Reiki system from other types of hands-on healing. The attunements fine-tune the vibratory rate of your spiritual centers, also known as chakras, so that you may become a conduit for the Reiki energy that's already present in the universe. How does Reiki work? Imagine two magnets. The magnets will either attract each other or repel each other. There's an invisible energy between the magnets. If you go like this, enough to make a Sufi go crazy. Energy building, taking all types of medicine. You thought you was better than a sun. I keep planets in orbit. Why you keep coming back with more? This will show you about Reiki energy and Chi energy. After you buff, more friction. Make sure you're getting the thumbs. Go like this. You should feel that. Oh, look at that smile. You feel it, Flying Gold?
I feel it.
That's Reiki Chi energy. You feel it? The more Chi energy you have, you can expand it. And you will feel that magnetic energy between your hands. That is the life force energy. The Asians have said when you have strong Chi,
Here it is. It's close.
now massage it and build it.
Oh, make it.
Yeah, slower. It's a very subtle energy. The ancients have said the more Chi energy you have, the less sickness you will experience. High Chi, no sicknesses. Low Chi, ailments and sicknesses. Reiki is the using of that energy to heal others and to heal yourself. Reiki is an ancient Tibetan system of natural healing. It was rediscovered in Japan during the mid-19th century by Dr. Usui. There's a few other things I wanted to read before we actually start the empowerments. Let me find it. Here we are. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is by our master, Kandu. This is the dawning of a new age of the human psyche, integrating your own consciousness with the universal mind. In this age, we will expand our consciousness to become one with the universal mind. All the sciences are fragmentations of the collective universal mind. All esoteric sciences are like the body of Osiris chopped up into 13 different parts. All esoteric sciences come from one body of knowledge. In Tibet, it was called Buddhism. In India, it was called Hinduism. And in Africa and Arabia, it was called Sufism. And at one point, it was called Kemetic philosophy. It was also called Taoism. In North America, it's called Moorish science. These are all manifestations of the one school. And Reiki, the manipulation and the using of symbols to tap into that energy, is the original form of that school. Tapping into the universal mind. Also, when they say universal mind, they're talking about God, Allah. Tapping into God, Allah, gives us the perception of the principles of the laws that govern the universe. Let me stop. Tapping into the universal mind of God gives us the perception of the principles of the laws that govern the universe, also known as the laws of Ma'at, also known as Islam. These laws are eternal in nature because they are guided and directed by the Spirit. The laws that govern the universe are guided by the Spirit of Allah. Divine mind science. Nothing in the universe is random. There's a divine mind behind everything in the universe. Let's take the 9 planets. The 9 planets and the sun are placed in the heavens at exactly precise mathematical distances that do not alter or change. Do you know if the sun was half an inch closer to the earth, we'd all die immediately. Half an inch. Whoever designed that was intelligent. It's an intelligence. There's a source of intelligence behind the development of the fetus in the womb. Imagine what would happen if you didn't have an eyebrow or an eyelash. Just one thing was missing. Imagine if you didn't have a fingernail. There's a wisdom behind the manifestation of the universe. That wisdom is divine spirit, and that wisdom set forth divine laws. Sacred geometry. Reiki is the science of sacred geometry and symbols to tap into the universal energy that's already there. Reiki is the science of using symbols and sacred geometry to tap into the universal energy, chi, ki, life force that's already there. Sacred geometry is the science that allows us to experience and to know the map and the compass steering us into the direction of higher consciousness, universal mind, God. Sacred geometry. Oh, I wish I had one of my talismans. I could show you some sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is the science that allows us to experience, know the map. It's like the GPS to guide our compass, to guide our consciousness back into oneness with Allah. As we said earlier, all of the symbols in Reiki are a part of what we call sacred geometry. The universal energy, life force, ki or chi energy is omnipresent, and the ancient mystics, I want to read that part. Here we go. All Reiki symbols, all Reiki systems, whether adept or basic, exhibit the forces of the cosmos by means of portals and vortices that we call symbols. All Reiki symbols, all Reiki systems use symbols as a means to contact the energy vortexes and energy field that is already there. It's almost like the symbols allow you to tune into different stations on the dial of the universe or the radio. The energy is there. The symbols in Reiki allow you to tune into that energy that is already there. It's as if the Reiki symbols are the combination or the code to tap into the energy. If you had a lock and the combination was 25, 14, 8, as soon as you get 25, 14, 8, the lock would open. That is the way drawing the Reiki symbols taps into the universal energy. It opens. As I was explaining earlier, a lot of people who have no common sense, they have a lock on their house with the code on the outside, as if somebody can't break the code and get into the house. So let's say the code was 786, the door open. You come to the house, you press 786, the door open. This is the same for the Reiki symbols. They open the connection between you and the universal energy. And this is the beginning, level 1 explanation of Reiki that we can give to the public. It's much more than that, but for the public, as it says in our manual, This manual contains the sacred and hidden secrets of Reiki. Do not leave your manual laying around where others can find it and read it. This is a sacred system and should be guarded and protected as such. Above all, to your own self be true. Honor the Reiki system. So with that, we will stop with the introduction to Reiki. If you want to take initiation into this system, you need to contact Cheikh Sufi, Shinwu, via email, CheikHSufi@gmail.com. You can come to the Know Thyself bookstore in Mount Vernon, where we give the initiations. We are located at 5 East 2nd Street, Mount Vernon, New York. The initiations are usually given on a Sunday. Level 1 is $111, level 2, $111, level 3, $111. Once you are Reiki Master, you receive the all-powerful symbol Daikomyo, and that will allow you to transmit the Reiki system to others. Does anybody have a question before we turn the camera off and go into the initiation and empowerments for the first symbol of the Reiki systems? Any questions? Is this similar to what you received in your level 1?
A little bit.
Similar.
I'll say, well, the teaching of the history. I'll say some of the teaching of the history.
What's the difference?
But I feel like the explanation of how it is, how it shows itself in different places. I think that's different.
No questions? I think that's a pretty good information, a pretty good introduction to Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as good as the one I did this morning, but it's good enough for the public. Assalamu alaikum. Will we be doing Tai Chi? I do know a few Tai Chi masters, and there's a Tai Chi master who is a Sufi here in New York. His name is Mutakabir. Mutakabir is an Asiatic man that is so powerful in Tai Chi. He teaches Tai Chi in Chinatown to people from China.
Oh, wow.
Now that's a bad brother.
You know it.
They don't even like black people.
Yes, they do. They love it.
They love us.
Oh, they do?
The Negroes
Well,
in color.
I don't know.
And if
Astaghfirullah.
not, we manifest.
Is that
whatever
science in scripture? Hold on. People are asking questions. Salam. Shahid in Boston. Yo, Shahid, we coming to Boston next Sunday. Inshallah, we will be in Boston for the Healers Convention next Sunday. We got a call from the shaman in Boston, the Beantown shaman, Brother Dooley. Peace to the God. He invited us to come to Boston next Sunday to speak on Sufism and do a zikr circle at the Asiatic Healers Convention in Boston. Inshallah, we'll be there next Sunday. See, Brother Shahid came to New York from Boston on Friday.
Oh, that's the same brother.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he must be the one that wanted the sheikh to come to Boston. So the other disciple called me today and invited us to Boston. So yes, we're in there, inshallah.
Road trip.
Okay. Somebody is greeting us in the looks like the Yoruba language. Hold on. Is that my disciple Lex? She is. Where'd she go? Switzerland. How is Switzerland? Yeah, that's Lexi. Assalamu alaikum, Supernova Lexi in Switzerland. Peace to the God. Who is that? All right. Is this science in scripture? The Reiki scripture is right here in my hand. It's not available online. Oh, Brother Caleb, peace to the God. Supreme empowerment, yes. Golden arms, peace to the brother in Atlanta. Khalifa Islam. Man, Brother Khalifa, please come from Richmond to see us. When I was in Richmond, Virginia, I lived with Brother Khalifa. Khalifa is, oh my God, he's a Wing Chun martial arts specialist. He needs to come up here and teach some Wing Chun. Okay, without no more questions? Oh, I need to read one more thing before I go. I want to read the name of our school, which is in the manual. And that will be the last thing that we read, if I can find it.
Sharing is for all.
You think I should give him the prayer?
Oh, maybe after.
Yes, I think you definitely should.
After.
Give him the prayer?
After.
The Reiki Master?
Yes.
For the public?
Yes, yes, you should give it to the public.
No.
Yeah, I feel that resonance. Like they really need that. Like we have to recognize too. Like if there are things you're not going to show them, whatever can heal all amongst all, because they all need it. Like that is how we end up. We do not own these things. We are here to facilitate healing to all beings. You know. So I understand there are things you're not ready to share, and that is your choice. Like resonating.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it would be beneficial if they.
Yeah, we are willing to share it, but they knock and the door will be open.
Right. Okay.
They have to come.
Okay.
If they come to the temple, we will share.
Okay.
Now this is the name of our school. The path of the thunderbolt of the transcendent light, which heals the body and illumines the mind. The path of the thunderbolt of the transcendent light, which heals the body and illumines the mind. They asked me earlier, is Reiki just a system of healing? Reiki is actually a system of enlightenment and God realization. And on the journey of self-realization, you learn to cultivate chi energy and use that energy to heal others. The path of the thunderbolt. Why is this called the path of the thunderbolt? Who has the explanation for that?
Because it's lightning and it's quick.
Because it's lightning and it's quick. You can send a Reiki symbol through a building and make somebody burst out laughing like they just saw a Richard Pryor concert.
The ones that I did get to see by glancing definitely enhanced what I was already able to do.
Say that again?
The symbols that I did see enhance what I am already able to do. Like, I'm not sure if I have studied it in another or if, like, some level of I touched it enough, but I've been doing it, right? But just now, like, say, like, before someone taught me to do this and it was smaller, but when I went to do it today, it was out here.
Yeah, you can feel it. The path of the thunderbolt of the transcendent light. What is the transcendent light?
Light that shines.
It's a light going into another light.
A light going into another light?
A light that shines where no one knows.
A light that shines where no one knows? What would you say is the transcendent light? Goes through anything. Allah
is
the transcendent light. There's two words that you must know when it comes to God, Allah. Allah is transcendent and Allah is immanent. In Arabic, Allah is Al-Zahir, the hidden one. Allah is Al-Batin, the transcendent one. Transcendent meaning beyond the universe. But thank God Allah is immanent. Allah is Zahir, manifesting through the universe. So this word transcendent light is actually talking about God, Allah, who's beyond the universe but manifesting in the universe. The Prophet says, peace upon him, Allah does not fit into the heavens or the earth, but Allah fits into the hearts of those who believe in her. Noble Drew Ali has said the closest place to meet Allah is McDonald's when they got 2 for $1 Big Mac. No, he didn't say that.
Is it untrue?
Noble Drew Ali ain't said that. Noble Drew Ali said the closest place to meet Allah is in the heart. Okay. Same. The path of the thunderbolt of the transcendent light, which heals the body and illumines the mind. So this Reiki system is for healing, but it's also for illumination, enlightenment, self-realization. We will close this video with our Fatiha, and we hope to receive emails from those who are interested in the Reiki. What is being read? Damn you. You think your Kung Fu is better than mine. I can tell that's an old style you're using. I will not show you what is being read. Huh. This is an original Buddha Reiki Mastership Manual. You can't find this on Amazon. Huh. You must come to the school. So yes. I mean, peace to the God, be knowledge. Be knowledge. I live in New York now. I know you're in Jersey. We hope to see you. Yeah, be knowledge been wanting to get initiated into the Reiki, but I was in Alabama, Atlanta. Where else was I? I was all over the place. Just got to New York a few months ago. I'm on it. I know that's right. Peace to the God. Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Idina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Amin. La ilaha illallah. 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 Hey, la ilaha illallah. 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 La ilaha Sheikh Rafa. La ilaha illallah. 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 La ilaha. Shake it, Rafa. La ilaha illallah. 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 La ilaha. Shake it, Rafa. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha. Shake it, Rafa. La ilaha illallah. 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 La ilaha. Shake it up all. La ilaha illallah. 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 Sayyidina Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Ya Rahman Ya Rahim. Rabbi bima yasrahu lasana kad faja'a bijahi abdali man laika laja'a. Hamdi rabbin karimin la sharika lahu wa sadri al-yawman rantata'an mala'a. Muhammadun salawatullahi fi abadin alayhi fi izbihi kuli bihi kala'a. Adhu ila ila ziyamat wa ibuhu li jumlatil kalki mayathran bariya. Nazaituhu zula'a wa manaka rahmani takrima hadin wa kulli min wagin bariya. Rahmanu hadhi jamil kalki rahmata man yugniyani shriman Qur'anahu qira'a. Hudhumatal Mustafa, Hudhumatal Mustafa, Hudhumatal Mustafa, Kulima Sadati, Watahir Milkauka Yamandada Ummada'a, Ya Malik al Mulki Ya Mandalan Kawadin Alhamdum Ya Wara Ya Hadi Yanada'a, Ya Malik al Mulki Ya Mandalan Kawadin Alhamdum Ya Wara Ya Hadi Yanada'a, Ya Malik al Mulki Ya Mandalan Kawadin Alhamdum Ya Wara Ya Hadi Yanada'a, Ma Hauta Ma Kanaha Hu Kalba Minadarin, Bijahi After Liman. Lillahi kalla ja'a. Silly me.
Peace and blessings. Love and light. We love you. Since a kid,
Peace and blessings.
Press the, you know how to end the video?
yeah.
Press the thing. Oh, hold
You
on.
know
I
what
want
we
to make sure we don't lose it. Oh, yeah. We lost too many.